welcome back to Vitale Style. Today I'm going to share with you my August favorites and flops, and I think I have not as many favorite flops as I have favorites, but I do have some flops I want to talk to you about. Let's get started with the favorites. The first two things I want to talk about is skincare, I suppose. Maybe you guys don't know this about me very much, but I don't experiment a whole lot with skincare. I feel like my skin, not that my skin's very sensitive, but my skin does react to different things, and when something works, I don't want to change it. So I don't really play with skincare stuff a whole lot, and I think the one thing I've been blessed with is nice skin, and I think that it all has to do with how you treat it. And I'm a personal believer that the less you do to your skin, like skincare wise, the better it'll be. So that's sort of my whole thing behind my skincare for my face. But I did want to talk to you guys about some cleansing pads and a night cream. Now you guys know I love my Aveeno Positively Radiant, and that is something that I usually use every night. I know people say that you should use it during the day, but I like to use it at night and during the day. I use it for both things. It's my favorite. I've been using it for years and years and years, and I love it. So I ran out of it, and you guys just saw the container in my empties video, and I wanted to go out and get another one, which I did. But when I was at the store, when I was at Target, right next to the Positively Radiant was this. This is the Aveeno Positively Radiant Intensive Night Cream. Now I have naturally dry skin, normal to dry skin, and I wanted to give this a try because I love the regular Positively Radiant, and I am in love. I've been using this every night for a whole month, and I don't know if you guys can see, I haven't even made I've made a slight dip in it. You don't need very much of this. It smells incredible. A little goes a long way, and I just feel like it melts right into my skin. I put my Neutrogena Wrinkle Repair Cream under my eyes, and then I put that all over the face and really massage it in, and it feels amazing. I love the way this feels. The next thing is from Aveeno as well, and this just caught my interest because it was right next to this, and these are the Aveeno Positively Radiant Daily Cleansing Pads. Gently exfoliates to reveal skin's natural radiance with moisture-rich soy extracts. This is what they look like. Well, the container. They smell amazing. You can see I've used quite a few of them, and this is what the pads look like. One side, I don't know if the lighting is too bright, but one side's smoother than the other. This side, it's like I guess like a scrub kind of thing, and it is amazing. Now, one thing you need to know about me, which will make sense to you when I show you my flops, one of my flops. I don't like anything on my skin, cleansing or any kind of soap that makes me feel like I have greasy stuff left over my skin. When I wash my face, when I cleanse my face, I want it to feel squeaky clean. I don't want anything, I want it to feel not tight, but you get what I mean. I want it to feel squeaky clean. I want to be able to put my own moisturizer on top of it. I don't want anything to feel like it's sitting on my skin, and these don't do that. What I do with these is sometimes I use these at night if I feel like I'm been wearing a lot of makeup the past few days and I just want to exfoliate my face a little bit. I use one of these, or I use them like every other morning. Once I wake up and I wash my face, I just use one of these to really cleanse it, and it feels really clean. And what I usually use it, usually when I wake up in the morning, I wake up really early and I just wash my face with nothing but water, and I put my workout clothes on and I go work out. After I work out, I take a shower. When I take a shower and get ready for my day, that's when I use one of these. That way I'm getting out of the shower, I use this, my skin feels really clean, and then I can put my makeup on and keep it going, keep it moving, if that makes any sense. So I love these. If you are in the market for trying something new for your skin, and these don't break me out, these, knock on wood. Wait, I have to do it 3 times. There you go. These don't break me out. I love them, and I think these are my new holy grail like face products. I'm so excited about because I love that line. Next is, let's talk about a foundation I really have enjoyed the past couple of weeks. It is the CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous Foundation in the color 305. I really like this. It does feel a little bit heavy on the skin, and you do need to wear a primer that fills in your pores. Otherwise, I feel like this kind of accentuates your pores, but I like the coverage. I like the longevity of it. I like the tone. I like the tone of this specific color. This is the 305, and it's not pink, which is huge because so many foundations, especially in the drugstore, are pink undertone, and I'm not a pink undertone whatsoever. So this is a good undertone for me, and I really have been enjoying it. I've used it quite a bit the past 2 weeks, because I've owned it for 2 weeks, and thrilled. Really like this, really like it. And it's hard for me to find a foundation I really like, but that is a good one. And I have to mention the Walking on Eggshell Trio from Wet n Wild. You guys saw this in my drugstore makeup tutorial, which I'm so happy so many of you loved. And yes, I will bring you more drugstore tutorials. But I've used this every single day consistently last week. Every day except for one day, actually. I used something else on my eyes, but I'm not wearing this today. But every single day I use this, and I love it. When you want something quick, yet you still want your eyes to look like you still want something special, I guess, on your eyes, and you want to look put together. It's just so easy. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And then I quickly want to mention this because I really have been enjoying it. I've been trying to go through my collection and just use things that I haven't used it very often, or I haven't used it in a long time. And this is something that I've only used maybe once or twice, and this is the NYX Butter Lipstick, and it's a nude one. Doesn't say. It says, it's BL No Cap? BLSO3. I think it's just Snow Cap, and it's nude. I have it on top of, I have Boldly Bare. I filled in my whole lip with Boldly Bare, just outlined it slightly with Strip Down, and then I filled in my whole lips with this, and I really like it. That's what the color looks like on its own. It's a nice pinky nude, and I really like it. I like the consistency, the texture of these so much. So that's that. And then the last thing I want to share with you, I'm so in love with. I cannot wait to get more from this line. This is the Morphe Brushes palette. Now, I've had this for about a month now. I had ordered a few things from Morphe's, and I'll talk to you guys in a little bit about some of the flops. And I just added this to my cart because it was cheap, and I think it was like less than $20, and it comes with a lot of shades. And this is the neutral one. Now, unfortunately, there's nothing back here that tells me the color or anything of this palette, but it is the neutral one, and I am obsessed. I need more of these in my life. I cannot believe how good of a value this is. I mean, the color pigmentation is just gorgeous. I mean, look at that. I might be swatching the same one. No, I'm not. I mean, look at those two colors. Gorgeous. Some of them are a little more powdery than others. Like this one's really powdery, you can see. But for the price, you get way more hits than you get misses. And if you are on a budget, I mean, or if you're just someone that really loves makeup, you will love these. Now, I have to say, I'm just going to talk to you and grab a, makeup wipe really quickly. Now, I have to say, it's silly, I'm aware, but I got Morphe's brushes confused with Motives Cosmetics. I got them confused. I don't know how. I clearly know they're two different things, but when I was on Morphe Brushes website, I just ordered this, and I ordered a couple of the brush rolls, and I was really excited because a lot of people talk about Motives Cosmetics all the time. So I thought I was ordering Motives, not realizing I was ordering from Morphe's brushes. So long story short, I picked up a palette and 2 brush rolls, which these are the brush rolls. I can't remember the prices, but they were really inexpensive. This is one of them. Now, I kept some of the eye brushes, but I am getting rid of everything else, and I'll explain to you in a minute why. This is one of them, and then this is a slightly smaller one. And this one. I did keep a few of the makeup eye brushes that came in here, but I'm getting rid of the face brushes and just a couple of the eye brushes. The face brushes hurt my face. They feel like they're so rough. They feel like they scratch your face, and this goes for both of these. They feel like they just scratch my face. They shed like crazy, and the smell is repulsive. I don't know what the problem is. but the smell is so awful. No, it's not, no, I wouldn't repurchase those. And then another thing, I wonder if I can find it. I probably can't. Another thing, first of all, let's just talk about how weird some of these eyeshadow shapes, these eyeshadow brushes are. Look at the way this is cut. Can you guys see? I'm trying to make sure you're in focus. Can you see that? It's like a straight cut. How am I supposed to blend my eyeshadow with this? This is just terrible. And then look at this. Do you guys see that? I mean, it's a straight cut, and this is so hard. I don't know what it is. And when I got them, I had washed these, but you can still see when I got them, and I was kind of like just feeling around the hairs or whatever, they were like powder was going everywhere. So I washed them, and the weird thing is, this is one of the face brushes. I love the shape. They hurt my face. They're so, no, they don't blend good. They're just not very good. The funny thing is, when I washed some of them, the dye was coming out of it. Like, because the bristles are black. When I was washing them, like all this black stuff started coming out of the brushes, and I just felt like I didn't want to put that on my face. And I'm not going to return them because I did wash them already, and I did try them, and it's not me. I don't really like doing that. Now, normally, with stuff like this, I would say I'm going to give them to my sister because she's younger and she's just starting wearing makeup, so she's not as picky as I am. But I'm concerned about the stuff, the dye, I guess, that was coming out of the brushes. I wouldn't put it on my face, and I certainly don't want her to put them on her face because I just don't know what it is that's coming out. It's just weird. And when you wash them, the weirdest, I mean, it is the most repulsive smell in the world. And I wash all my brushes with baby shampoo, my Johnson & Johnson baby shampoo, but that is just not something, no. Some of the eye brushes, let me see if I have any here to show you. Some of the eye brushes are not that terrible, and I've washed them, so they're fine. Let me see. I'm trying to see. I just have a few here. I have these two from the red, that with the red handles. This is just, there's no names on it, but it's like a really small shadow brush, I guess. And this is kind of like a stiff dome brush, and nothing came out of these, no dye or anything, and these are fine. And then this is a little pointy one. Again, nothing came out of this. It's fine. It doesn't shed, doesn't bother my eyes, but those I'm not a fan of. So if you are in the market for new brushes, I would say if you are on a budget, go to Target. Between the Up and Up brand at Target and between some of the e.l.f. brushes, and Sonia Kashuk has some more affordable brushes, and Real Techniques, you can get yourself a great set. Just don't go for that because they were not exciting. The next thing I want to talk about that I do not like, actually I won this in a like raffle thing when we were at a baby shower. I don't like the scent. It is the Luxury Bubble Bath from Bath & Body Works, and the scent is White Citrus. Now I'm the one that picked it because I love citrus, but it smells like household cleaner. It smells like I don't know, like a pine. What's up with my baby hairs today? It smells like a pine sol, like a just like a household cleaner. Not something that I like to wash myself with. Every time I would use it, I used quite a bit of it, as you can see. I use it about down to here. Every time I put it in my sponge and it would hit the hot water, and I would like wash myself, and like I feel like I'm washing myself with pine sol or something. So not a fan of that scent. And then the last thing, I didn't show that many things because I've been doing my bi-weekly favorites as well, so I'm keeping you guys updated with what I'm loving at the moment, don't you worry. The last thing is the Olay Total Effects 7-in-1 Revitalizing Foaming Cleanser. Revitalizes skin for a rejuvenated clean. This is what the tube looks like. Now I will say this, and this is the reason I bought it. It smells heavenly. I would love to have this in a body wash and a perfume and a lotion. It smells so good, but does not foam. On me, does not foam at all, number one. Number two, it leaves my skin feeling so greasy. Like by the time I'm like rubbing it in, and then I wash it off, obviously I wash it off as best as I can, it still feels like you've got stuff all over your face and you can't wash off. And I do not like that feeling whatsoever. So this is not something that I enjoy. I'm going to see if my sister enjoys it because it does leave you It's not a bad product. I just don't like the way it makes my skin feel. Like, I like that feeling of like tight, squeaky clean, nothing's left on my face whatsoever feeling, and this doesn't do that. This leaves something behind and I don't like it. So, not really my favorite. So, those are my favorites and my flops. I hope that you have found this helpful. Now, what I want to know is if any of you have ordered from Motives Cosmetics and what your favorites are, because I am dying to try that brand now that I know that it's not Morphe brushes, it's Motives. But I want to know some of your favorites because I see people talk about it on Instagram all the time, but I haven't really heard anyone on YouTube talk about them, and I would just love to know from you if you I would just love to know from you if you have ordered from them and your thoughts and yada yada yada. My hair is not cooperating today. This is what happens when your hair is clean. My hair, I washed it this morning, and the very first day I clean, it's why I always like to wash my hair at night. It never cooperates, and it's also a bajillion and 1 degrees outside, so my hair is frizzy, my makeup is feeling like it's gonna melt off, and yeah, that's life. Anyway, I hope that you found this helpful. Let me know what you want to see this week. I've gotten a lot of requests for like a lookbook kind of thing, and which I am going to do. I just know that my style is probably different than a lot of people, and not to say that I don't really feel like hearing people complain about what they don't like about my style, but you know what I mean. But I'm gonna work on one, I promise. It's just that I'm also in that really awkward stage between, like, I want to dress for fall, but it's also really, really hot, and I'm so over shorts and bathing suits that I don't even want to see one a mile away. So I'm on that awkward stage of what I want to wear. So there's that, and then I've had a lot of people request for fall makeup looks and some drugstore looks. So I will bring all that to you very soon, and I think that's all I got. Hope you enjoy spending time with me, and I'll see you very soon. Bye!